Hey YouTube, Shukin Shinobi here with a review of the Transformers 2010 Gold Box, whatever, Voyager class, Autobot Sea Spray. I'm really excited for this. I know Kari Hirokin's probably flipping his lid right now. He's a huge Sea Spray fan, and of course, he's awesome. I'm really glad someone like him is finally getting some recognition. A lot of the mini-bots are lately, actually. And I'm really glad he finally is in such a big manner, too. He is part of the first wave of Voyager classes for this line. The others being Night Ops Ratchet, a typical repaint of Ratchet, and Payload, a repaint of Heavy Load, I think. The Revenge of the Fallen dump truck guy. Drawing a complete blank right now. But anyway... he's done in yellow, by the way. He might be on this package. Nope, Night Ops Ratchet is. He's right there. So anyway, the bio here states, many Decepticons believe that while the Autobots may rule the land, the sea is safe. Those Decepticons have never met Sea Spray. Crank Start, one of the scout classes in this line, thinks he's safely hidden on a remote African shore, but he's about to get the worst shock of his life. Sea Spray will come screaming out of the surf, turning the beach into a blasted wasteland with nowhere to hide. Cool. I love it when they cross-reference various wave mates. Up here we've got Sea Spray in robot mode, double harpoon launchers, feet convert to flippers, and most Scout class vehicles sold separately fit inside in his little bay right here. Breacher, I think his name is coming out, and he goes absolutely perfect with this guy. He reminds me a lot of Beachcomber. So, really looking forward to that coming out. I believe that's in wave 2 or 3 of the Scout classes for this line. So, anyway, enough bullshit. Let's go ahead and get this open and take a look. Alright, so here we have Sea Spray out of package, and, again, I keep saying this all the time, but he's really neat. So in robot mode, he's like basically a scuba diver, more so than he ever was. Nice little scuba mask design, goggles going on his head, big fans on his back to propel him through the water, and his robot mode even has flip-out flippers. And that is awesome. So he's got little flippers and fans and scuba masks and everything. So much the fact that if you basically fold up his legs a little bit and fold up his fans and then fold up his head, it's basically almost another mode, like a scuba mode. It's actually in the instructions. I find that neat. So that's pretty cool. He has problems standing every now and then, but other than that, things seem to fit pretty much okay. There is a swivel on his knees right here, so it's very easy to get him into a decent standing position. And the back panels and the flippers here help him to even out his weight distribution quite a bit. So he's a lot more white in this mode than he ever was, considering he was never white at all. But he does definitely reek of Sea Spray, with the fans on the back. His chest design's kind of Sea Spray-ish, and obviously the legs are completely different. So basically take Sea Spray and update him for the new generation, and you get this quite easily. He's got little harpoon things on his arms. These do come out, and he can hold on to them if he wants. If I can get them in his hands. So yep, he can hold on to them just like that. Nothing too wild or crazy. Let's pop those off for now. Let's go ahead and take a look at the details that this guy presents to us. Like I said, really nice, cool head sculpt. Very nice light piping. His chest here says CSP Ray, so that's like his new name. You can call him Ray. Silver Autobot logo right here. CSP Ray on the edges of his arms. Look at the chest design. The back, everything folds up really nice, and he's not that kibbly, so he's really neat in that aspect. Considering he's wave mates with a Ratchet repaint again, and a heavy load repaint. This is definitely the gem of the new Voyager line so far, with more to come on the horizon, obviously. But I don't know, he's just really neat. I love Sea Spray. My friend Kari Hirokin, he loves Sea Spray too. And I'm just really, really happy that the mini-bots are getting a lot of re-releases and attention lately. So basically, I've started transforming him a little bit already, if I can remember how this goes properly. Unfold his back, just like that. Fold these up. If I ever do anything off of camera, I apologize. I'm not really paying attention to the camera screen right now, so I can do this properly. And it makes it difficult sometimes. So fold up his flippers. Fold that up. Flippers. Fold that up. That folds up like this. This folds up down here. And these fold outwards. And then they kind of collapse over his head. Block that out. Just fold the arms down for now. That pegs in. Fold this part of the arm up. Same over here. And then you can kind of see where that will go. It's slightly difficult to get all of it lined up, but just kind of pull and maneuver some pegs around, and it'll fit pretty much right in. Maybe a little bit of effort, and then just peg the white part in, so you've got that entire foundation of the boat ready. And then, as I said earlier, this, you can kind of, again, see how everything works. There's the front. There's the front, and then this just swivels completely around. And fits right in this empty gap right here. Ta-da! And so just line up all of the side panels until everything clicks in. Push him a little bit. Lay him down, make sure he's not too wobbly, and he isn't. Spin these around and make sure that they're about as folded as they get, just like that. And here you have Sea Spray's vehicle mode. Very, very, very reminiscent of olden day Sea Spray. Big boat cabin on the front, fans on the back. This time he does have a little bit of actually, this is supposed to fold outward, I believe. He does have a little bit more of a, I don't know, cargo kind of feel than just a giant hovercraft. But considering he was a very tiny little mini-bot back then, this is to be expected. The harpoons fit in right where they were in robot mode. It's just a little bit easier to take them off. They might need to switch sides. I don't know if there's a difference. I don't think there is. So here he is. He's very, very cool. Not too much robot kibble in the back besides the hands and this section right here. So that's neat. Lots of open space, very hollow, lightweight right there. The fans are maneuverable, so if you want to make him look like he's drifting or something, he can go like that. So that's a bonus as well. The harpoons fire, obviously. They wouldn't be harpoons if they didn't. Actually, they're kind of more like laser harpoons, but whatever. SP Ray, CSP Ray, really, really cool. I love him. He's probably one of my favorite Voyagers to come out recently, besides Bludgeon. And Bludgeon is just made of lots of wind. This acts as a ramp. Let me bring in everyone's favorite hubcap. He's supposed to be partnered with Breacher, but I haven't seen Breacher out yet. So for review purposes, let's just use hubcap. This kind of acts as a ramp, however, it's not a very good ramp. But this acts as a ramp. Hubcap can come up and park up here, and that'll fold up and lock him in place, just like so. Obviously, hubcap's a tiny bit too big for a boat like this, but I don't know how Breacher's size is in comparison to hubcaps, and whether he'll look better, but it's a nice little bonus feature, I guess, even though it kind of blows scale out of the water, but out of the water. So anyway, just set hubcap aside for now. I highly recommend it if you're a fan of Sea Spray at all back then. You'll love him now. If you're a fan of boat transformers, you'll love him. And I think you'll just love him all around in general. I don't see a reason to be disappointed with this guy. So, you can check out our photo gallery at flickr.com/photo/shukinshobi. Of course, check out the blog at shukinshobi.wordpress.com for the latest news, updates, and release dates. And if you're a fan of Tokusatsu, check out our podcast, Riders, Rangers, and Rambles at writersrangersandrambles.com, bringing you the latest Toku news in the craziest way possible. So, take care and have a great one. Bye. How come these guys never roll out of the frame?